I had to start it here, guys. I couldn't get it. It's live.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm here to speak to the owners of Patty's Pub.
We got you a little gift here, token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
All right, that's
Now that we all know
I'm
that
not
we
quite
see eye to
sure
eye,
what's
let's talk
happening.
about you giving us that PPP loan.
I'm not here to hand out PPP loans. I'm here to collect on ones you already have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go.
Viewer discretion advised.
Getting in, guys.
Hey, when the world says slow, we say go.
That's right.
Or strike, or attack. Yeah, COVID forced us to close our doors to the community. So we're like, what are we going to do?
So why don't we just talk about the first loan, which is Punch Incorporated?
Yep, that was Mac and I.
I was looking to pursue my other interests. That would be as intellectually stimulating as choking out a jabroni and leaving him out in the street. Let me be your guy, never mind them flies.
It's the fly thing.
Well, horses have flies, that makes sense.
Let me be your guy. Never mind them flies. It feels like I'm asking her to forget the flies that are surrounding me.
Never mind them thighs.
Thighs?
Thighs? I thought it was-
Whose thighs? I'm having trouble
Max
concentrating
mind.
on any of this stuff. Because I can't stop thinking about the
The
election.
election.
You know, we were concerned that our guy wasn't going to get a fair shot in the election.
Oh.
Of course not, because he's an outsider that brings a fresh perspective to Washington.
Look at
Right?
Danny
One guy
DeVito
moves
in the
out
back.
party.
He's just
Our guy
making a
knows
face.
how to party.
Right? Our guy parties. Hence, we created Punch Incorporated.
Oh my God,
We
what
used
did they
the loan
do?
to buy tactical gear.
Find
And
out.
they intimidated people at the...
Ma'am, yes.
Ma'am.
Hi. Are
Ma'am.
you registered to vote here?
Ma'am, why do we hate Chris Chelios? Who is Uncle Eddie Savitz? Who is a better athlete, Donovan McNabb or Rocky Balboa?
But how do you answer that?
McNabb, obviously.
No,
Well,
it's
I don't
Rocky.
think it's that obvious. I mean, do you think Donovan McNabb could go toe-to-toe with Ivan Drago for 15 rounds?
Yeah.
Are you saying you want Sly Stallone to be the starting QB for the Eagles next season? How do you think that's going to go?
What's going on? You want us to,
Oh, now the actual security's rushing Mac.
We're going to be less effective.
Yeah, it turns out they had their own security there to keep things safe.
This is
on
all
another
still the
front.
first loan.
Freedom is the choice you have.
Is it Rocky
or McNabb?
So now they're voting on...
Your voting choice in here.
I mean, guys, if you know me, right over here is about to go Dolph Lundgren signed shorts.
It kind of backed up the whole system.
Right, yeah, there was a whole kerfuffle. We put our boxes all over the damn place. So, you know, we created a mess. So I'm saying we might have been entirely responsible for the vote delays. Original
Pennsylvania
songs,
was one of
loosely
the
based on
major
chord
states that
progressions
there
of
was
Emerson,
like
Lake, and
problems with.
Palmer.
It's like
To
the
the next
Philly
round.
game,
That's okay.
Super Bowl.
Viewer
Back.
discretion
Got a
advised.
lot of commercials.
Frank's Imports and Exports.
Oh, that's this guy. I'm gonna get a beer. Boom.
And what were you importing?
Boom.
Inks, grease, paste, sludges in general.
And what were you exporting?
Hey, guy. When society hits the brakes, I hit the gas, baby. Society brake, I got gas. I gotta go.
Oh my God, he's like,
You look crazy, dude.
he goes to an
My
X-rated.
favorite bookstore never closes.
Oh, hey, you gotta wear a mask.
I got a mask.
Oh, I didn't see it.
So I grabbed a few
Oh my
titles.
God. This is literally what I dealt with at the
Pandemic
arcade.
hit the best of me.
People would come in like
It
that
had
and
taken
argue
my
with me for
manhood.
hours. Isn't that rubber cement?
Chinese motor oil. I did them up real nice. Little did I know, Rudolph.
Oh my
William
God, is that who it
Giuliani.
was? Oh my God.
And that was the moment I knew it was coming to an end.
I
blame
friggin' love
myself.
it.
During the presidential election?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Back.
Viewer discretion
Viewer
advised.
discretion is advised.
Okay.
What's the
Clothing
last
line,
one?
Something called Garments and Varmints.
Charlie and I were the last tit on the hog before the asshole.
I am so sorry for my partner. We got a pretty good idea. We were gonna sell masks.
What the hell is that?
That's a mask.
It's not going to stop the spread of COVID.
Stop COVID. Everybody's making those masks.
Well, they're trying.
Did
right?
he
But see,
make
my
that
angle is
Ronald
mine are
Reagan
funny.
mask?
Dude, the real money is in the Halloween costume space. They're gonna want to come together at the end of next year. So, like, Halloween store owners, they're gonna be like some of the richest people in America. Anyway, we made the stupid mask, but the next challenge was marketing them.
I need to drink wine. I know you do.
Bitch muffler.
Are you looking to party this Halloween? Garments and varmints. And now it's all starting to make sense, right?
What?
Although we were running out of material.
He's doing it.
The pounce! The pounce, you bitch! Oh, you bitch, you insufferable!
You-
Pounce! I can't start on the pounce! Get the pounce, you pounce! sort of Dennis's thing?
He's a goddamn bitch.
The pelts that Charlie's referring to,
Skins.
they're from raccoons.
At least now he understands why we call the
He
business
doesn't
garments
care
and
what we
garments.
call the business.
I knew there was going to be the skins of animals as masks.
Digging that face paint, very festive.
We're protesting the election.
Well, I can get behind that because our guy did not get a fair shake.
The whole thing is a sham.
They've been saying our guy, but they haven't actually said who
like to
their
do?
guy is.
Let's see.
You know, let's see it.
Oh my god, he's the freaking
shit, he's
QAnon Viking guy.
Now let's go save this country.
The guy that raided the Capitol.
I mean, he's electrifying on stage.
Yeah.
You provided the iconic costumes at the Capitol riots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, listen, now that we've cleared up all those previous loans, we would like to talk to you about giving us... Okay.
Oh man, what was that? Oh, it's a firework. Almost got you, pal.
Is that gonna like be what saves it?
I was trying to get a little fanfare for the loan.
I have heard enough. You people have shamelessly gamed the system out of massive amounts of taxpayer dollars.
That's what makes America the greatest country in the world. When you're in need, the government comes in and bails you out.
And maybe if our guy had won, our businesses could succeed.
Our
just
guy.
like
They keep
his.
saying our guy.
None of these idiotic businesses would have been successful whether Trump had won or lost.
It's not Trump.
Washington outsider, not taken seriously by the liberal media.
Kanye West.
Was
You seen him on stage?
Oh my god. Kanye West.
Kanye West. Oh, absolutely.
100%.
I knew it was gonna be some sort of trick.
I do not believe any of you. None of this happened. There is no way that you were all involved in every major event of the past year.
Why?
Because they're not Forrest Gump.
I like the shithouse sign is still on the
I
bathroom.
don't think he's gonna give us the loan.
Let's listen to some Kanye West.
Were they? If you play those in reverse, they say stuff. I want to see what this is real quick. Is this gonna repeat? Ready?
But Charlie is right, though. Like, we have to have some kind of flair for this business meeting. This guy's a huge potential investor.
We need pageantry. We need.
This is what I missed.
Oh, dude, I just thought of something. What if it's not a guy? What if it's a woman?
Or a woman who was assigned male gender at birth, but has retained her traditional love of the game.
Here's the bottom line.
They're
you guys,
all
it's
over the place
2021, all
with what
bets
is
are
going
off,
on in the
okay?
world in the last year or
The
two,
chances of
which
this
is
person
awesome.
walking in and-
My name's Gary. I'm
Slim
here to speak
vanilla
to the
white
owners
guy.
of Patty's Pub.
Oh, thanks, sweet Jesus.
That was the part I missed because it started and my cable information wasn't in. I couldn't get my cable provider information in time. It's always in. And I think I updated something and it was not signed in. And then I had to re-sign everything in and I missed the first 30 seconds. So we didn't do an intro either. I don't know what I would have predicted. I would have probably said they're going to do what they did in the previous seasons where they're going to, you know, throw some unique episodes in, but also have some things that reflect back to old episodes. And this is what they did here. Great stuff. I am so excited. We got 2 episodes in 1. That's why there was no exit on episode 1. It went right into episode 2. I'm watching it live. That's the only way I could watch it and throw it up immediately. Otherwise, I got to wait a full day, watch it on Hulu. Hulu lets you watch it the next day. So if you guys have Hulu, that's a way you could watch it if you don't have cable. I could watch it on cable, which therefore I could watch it on the computer because I put in my cable provider information and I could watch it live. In the first episode though, it basically was just rapid firing stuff at us that was related to the year of the election and leading into COVID and however far into COVID. But I knew the entire time they kept saying our guy, and it was sounding like they meant Trump. But then we had a Rudy Giuliani joke where he was the guy getting like his hair dyed by Frank and they were spending all this grant money. It kept going into all these different areas. I knew Charlie and Dee were doing something about skinning animals and making masks with them. And that ended up being what happened with that. I mean, everything was great. They literally showed that potentially they gave the QAnon Viking his hat when they raided the Capitol and the riots on the Capitol happened. Basically, every major event they said during the riots and COVID and everything like that was somehow related to them. Dennis and Mac started voting about who's better, Donovan McNabb or Rocky in Philadelphia, and screwed up all the votes. And that's why Pennsylvania had that whole problem. I mean, some people still think the election was fixed or whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, they were tapping into a lot of stuff like that. I mean, this show is all over the place all the time. I love the jokes. The humor is amazing. Artemis was here. Artemis, like, they're always so on point. All their faces, I like will scan the room multiple times and I look for someone to be not paying attention or cracking a smile because they're laughing at someone else. Like, you always see that kind of thing in shows. Like, someone's always off. These people are always on their A game. It's always happening. Like, I'm watching it in the background right now when I'm talking to you guys. It's replaying the episode. And like in the background, Charlie's just like tending bar, pounding shots. Like he's totally in the character. And things like that are important. It's like one of my huge things I tell you guys all the time. Biggest thing for me is attention to detail. As funny as a comparison as it is, My Little Pony really focuses on detail. The faces and expressions and mannerisms of the ponies that aren't even important in the scene. And that's kind of like what this does. This thing acknowledges everything and they're always in character. And I feel like these guys like really live these people in like their drunken party lives. But I gotta go to the arcade. You guys want to be way ahead, full on edited reactions of this and other shows I do. If you're seeing it on YouTube, I'm as far ahead as possible. Other shows seasons ahead, dozens of exclusives only on Patreon. Check the link in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.